Namaste and welcome to Fit India Quiz, India's largest quiz on sports and fitness, brought to you by Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. I'm Vishnu, your host for today's episode, and we will be traveling to the beautiful state of Manipur. But before that, let's have a look at the rich legacy of Manipur.
Known for its rich cultural heritage and serene landscapes, Manipur captures the hearts worldwide. Loktak Lake, the largest freshwater lake in northeastern India, along with its unique fumdis, constitutes an ecological marvel, providing a habitat for the rare Sangai deer. It is globally recognized as a Ramsar site. Sports holds a special place in Manipur, which boasts the world's oldest polo ground, the Imphal Polo Ground. The state is also the birthplace of Sangol Kangjay, considered the predecessor of modern polo. Manipur is well known for boxing, football and weightlifting, with Mary Kom, known as Magnificent Mary, emerging as a global boxing icon due to her unparalleled achievements. Other sports legends including Mirabai Chanu, Bala Devi and Kunjarani Devi continue to inspire through their successes. UP Lappi, a traditional game that resembles rugby, is also played with coconut, further underscores Manipur's rich sporting tradition. Let us now shift our focus to the young champions of Manipur as they join us today in this episode of Fit India Quiz.
We have four fabulous teams from the beautiful state of Manipur. Only one among them will be going to the national finals. But who are these four teams? Let's have a look at them. On team number 1, we have Torina and Kiloveni from Topopki High School, Chandel. On team number 2, we have Taja Devi and Michael Singh from Koijumont Government Aided Junior High School. On team number 3, we have Tamanna Devi and Varasundara from Maria Montessori School. On team number 4, we have Chong Menong and Rudy from JNV Senapati. Without further ado, let's go to the first round of the quiz. Get set go, and here are the rules on the screen now.
It's time for the first round of the quiz. Get, set, go. In this round, each team, starting with Team 1, will have an opportunity to select a topic of their choice. Remember, once a team has chosen a topic, it becomes unavailable to the other teams. After selecting your topic, a question will be displayed on the screen without any options. You can answer directly and earn 20 points. However, if you are uncertain about the answer, there's no need to worry. You can opt to view the options. Once the options are revealed, you will have 3 opportunities to choose the correct answer. If you guess it correctly on the first try, you will score an impressive 15 points. On the second attempt, you will earn 10 points, and on the final try, you will receive 5 points. You will have 25 seconds to answer a question, whether or not you choose to view the options. There are no negative marks in this round, and questions will not be passed to the other teams. This gives everyone a fair chance to excel. Let's get started, and all the best.
The first round of the quiz, Get Set Go, will have 6 topics on the screen and the teams will select their topic. The first question will go to Topopki High School, Topopki School. Here is your grid of topics. You have sports leagues, sports venues, sports in entertainment, mascots, technology in sports and indigenous sports. What is your topic? What is your pick for your question? This is your chance. What would you like to go for?
Sports venues.
You want to go for sports venues, and here is your question on sports venues on your screens now. What nickname is given to Court 17 at the US Open because the playing surface is 8 feet below the sea level? Your timer has started. Do you want the options? Remember, 8 feet below the sea level. Do you want the options? You want the options, and here are your options: the pit, the den, the hole and the trench. What's your pick for 15 points? You have 4 more seconds. What's your pick? Give me something.
The pit.
You said the pit at the end of the time, and that gives you 15 points. 15 points to team number 1, Topopki School. Good way to start a state final with. Let's see what's in store for the rest of the teams. Team number 2, Koijumon High School. It's your chance to pick your topic. One topic is down. 5 topics are open for you. Sports venues is over. What do you want to pick for your question?
Sport in entertainment.
Sports in entertainment. You want to go for sports in entertainment. Here is your question on sports in entertainment. So, May Ilkabat Tomoy is a Shumang Leela based on the life of which sports person? Do you want the option? The timer has started.
Yes.
You want the options, and here are your options. What's your first pick? 15 seconds is what you have, and 15 points is your pointer for the first pick. What's your first pick? Your timer has ended, and I did not get any correct answer from you. I heard Sarita Devi from you, but that is not the correct answer. Sarita Devi is not the correct answer. The correct answer for this is Mirabai Chano. You can see her lifting the weights. So it's about weightlifting. Mirabai Chano is the correct answer. Second team did not score anything in this round. Let's see what happens to the third team. Maria Montessori, it's your chance to pick your topics. 2 topics are down, 4 are open to you. What's your pick?
Indigenous sports.
You want to go for indigenous sports, and here is your question on indigenous sport. Which fast-paced Indian sport was showcased by Hanuman Vyayam Prasharak Mandal of Amravati at an expo during 1936 Berlin Olympics, which gained global popularity although it never entered into Olympics? Your timer has started. Do you want the options? Very easy question.
Yes.
Okay, you want the options. Here are your options: Kalaripayattu, Kabaddi, Thangta and Kho-Kho. A fast-paced Indian sport. What is it? What could it be? What's your first pick? Your timer has ended. You did not give me any pick. Still, you can go for the answer for no points, or the brownie points. You won't gain or lose anything. What could be the answer? You have the options on the screen. You can tell me what could be your guess.
Kabaddi.
You're saying Kabaddi. Yes, Kabaddi could have got you 15 points had you told me on time. Simple answer, I told you, very simple. Kabaddi is the answer for this very fast-paced Indian sport. It was showcased in 1936, not in, but during 1936 Berlin Olympics. It was not part of Olympics, but it was displayed at an expo during 1936 Berlin Olympics. Although it never made an official entry into the Olympics, it got global popularity in 1936. So 2 teams have not scored anything in this round. Let's go to the last question for the last team, JNV Senapati. Unmute yourself and pick your topic. You have 3 topics open for you and 3 topics down. What's your pick?
Technology in sports.
You want to go for technology in sports, and here is your question on technology in sports. What is the term for the system that sets the pace using a sequence of LED lights on the inside of an athletics track? Do you want the options? The timer has just started. You want the options? Here are your options: track light, wave light, pace light and field light. What's your first pick for 15 points?
Pace light.
Not pace light, that won't give you 15. Go for the next option.
Track light.
You have 2 more seconds, fast. Track light is also not correct, and your timer has ended there. Wave light is the correct answer had you gone for it, but your timer has ended. Only one team has scored this round, that is Topopki High School at 15 points, and rest of the 3 teams, Koijuman, Maria Montessori and JNV Senapati, are yet to open their accounts, but these are just early days and we have 3 more rounds to go and more than 200 points at stake. Anything can happen in the next 3 rounds. Let's see what happens in the second round. The second lap, rules on your screen now.
Welcome to the second lap. In this round, teams will pick their topics in reverse order, starting with the last team. Each question in this round will feature 6 images. out of which only 4 are correct. For every correct selection, your team will earn 5 points. However, be cautious. If you choose an incorrect option, your score for that question will reset to 0, and your turn will end there. If a team manages to select all 4 correct images, they will receive a bonus of 5 points. So when in doubt, it might be wiser to stop and secure the points you have. There is no passing of questions in this round. Each question comes with a maximum time limit of 45 seconds, so you'll need to be both quick and accurate. Good luck.
In the second lab, the questions will go in anti-clockwise direction. So the first question will go to JNV Senapati. JNV Senapati, you have 6 topics on the screen: sporting terms, sport rules, Olympics, unhealthy habits, yoga and cricket. What is your pick?
Yoga. Yoga.
You want to go for yoga? Good choice. And here is your question on yoga. List the major chakras in the body according to yoga. You know the chakras in the body, so list the major chakras in the body. What's your first pick? You have 35 more seconds to go and 25 points to gain them. Anahata will give you +5. What's your second pick? Good going. What's your second pick, or do you want to quit there? You can get your 5 points, or if you give me a wrong answer, you'll get a 0. You want to quit. Okay, you get your 5 points there. Had you not quit, what would have been your other options? You got your 5 points. You can. What did you say? Agna Chakra will have given you another 5 points. And what would have been other 2 picks?
Sahasrara.
Sahasrara would have given you 15 points. And the last one would be. The last answer, correct answer for this question is Mooladhara. So the correct options are Anahata, Sahasrara and Mooladhara and Agna Chakra. You gave me one answer on the points and one answer without points on a guesswork. You could have given me those points and got 15 marks and been in the lead in the second round, but you did not do that. Good that when you're not sure, you have to quit and get your points. Next question, question number 2 of round number 2 will go to Maria Montessori. Maria Montessori, you have 5 topics open for you. What is your pick?
Unhealthy habits.
You want to go for unhealthy habits, and here is your question on unhealthy habits. List the names of added sugars we can notice on the food product labels. You know the ill effects of added sugars. You have 35 more seconds to go. What among these are added sugars? What's your first pick? You have 30 more seconds to go. Fruit juice concentrates, fructose, cane crystals, nutmeg, vanilla extract and glucose. What's your first pick?
Products.
You only have 15 more seconds to go. You have to give me your first
Fruit,
pick. You should at least get
fruit
5
juice
points.
concentrates.
Fruit juice concentrates will give you 5 points. What's your next pick?
Vanilla extract.
Your timer has ended and you only get 5 points here. So glucose, cane crystals, fruit juice extracts and fructose are the correct answers. You only gave me one answer here and bagged 5 points. Your timer has ended. I heard you saying vanilla crystals at the end after the timer has ended. Good that you did not give me before the timer. Your score would have been reset back to 0. Now you at least have 5 points with you. Let's see what's in store for the team number 2 on question number 3. Khoi Jumon School, it's your time to pick your topic. Which topic would you like to go for? 2 topics are down, yoga and unhealthy habits. Rest of them are open to you.
Cricket.
The question on cricket on your screens now. List the players with multiple triple centuries in cricket. Multiple triple centuries in cricket. You have all the big names of cricket here. What? Sachin Tendulkar. You're going for a wrong option at the very beginning. Sachin Tendulkar is not the correct answer. The correct answers for this are Virendra Sehwag, Don Bradman, Chris Gayle and Brian Lara. Unfortunately, you started with the wrong option and got your score ended at 0. You did not score anything in this round 2, but not to worry, you have 2 more rounds to go. The quiz can go in any direction in the next 2 rounds, but let's see what happens to team number 1 in this round. They already scored 15 points in the previous round. They are in the lead as of now.
Hey there! Are you guessing the answers correctly but missing out on the rewards? Here is your 12th man chance. All you need to do is open the Fit India official Instagram page and check for the first clue in the stories. Then wait for the second clue, which will be shown on your screen in the next few seconds along with a question. Your job is to call on this number and give the answer within 5 minutes and stand a chance to win exciting prizes. Here is your second clue.
Next question of this round to team number 1. Topopki School, here is your grid of topics. 3 topics are open for you, 3 topics are done. What's your pick?
Olympic. Olympic.
You want to go for Olympics, and here is a question on Olympics. List the Indian sports persons who won an Olympic medal in an individual event or individual events. What's your first pick? You have 30 more seconds to go, and you have all the big names who have participated in the Olympics from India here. What's your first
Vijay
pick?
Kumar.
Vijay Kumar will give you +5. Good going. What's your next pick?
Manpreet Singh. Manpreet Singh.
Manpreet Singh will unfortunately reset your score back to 0. Manpreet Singh is a former hockey captain. He won a medal, but not an individual medal. He won a medal, you can see the picture there, but it was not an individual medal, it was a team medal. So that resets your score back to 0. The correct answers for this are Leander Pace, Yogeshwar Dutt, Vijay Kumar and KD Jadhav. That brings us to the end of round number 2. And here is how the scorecard looks at the end of round number 2. Topopki School still leading the scorecard with 15 points. Khojumon School yet to open their account. Maria Montessori and JNV Senapati each at 5 points. We have 2 more rounds to go and more than 150 points at stake. So the quiz can go in any direction starting from now because both the rounds are on the buzzer. Let's see what happens in the next round. Do or die. Rules on your screen now.
In Do or Die, we introduce buzzer questions. When you buzzer, you have 2 choices. Play it safe to earn 10 points, or risk losing 10 points. Or take a risk to double the points, potentially earning 20 points or risking a loss of 20 points. If the first team to buzz in answers incorrectly, the question will be passed on to the next team on the buzzer. Before providing your answer, ensure you declare whether you are playing for the default points or opting for double points. This round can significantly impact your score, so be quick, smart, and confident.
The third round, Do or Die, is on the buzzer and there are more than 100 points at stake. Let's see what happens in the first question of this round. Teams, hands on your buzzers. First question on your screens now. L. Ibomcha Singh has trained Sarita Devi, Dinko Singh and a 6-time world champion among others. In 2010, he received Dronacharya Award for his services to which sport? JNV Senapati is on the buzzer. JNV Senapati, you want to go for default or double?
Double.
You want to go for double, and what's your answer?
Boxing.
Boxing will straight away give you 20 points without any doubt. You get 20 points, you're so sure about it. He trained these people for boxing. That gives you 20 points. Let's see what's in store in the second question of this quiz. Teams, hands on your buzzers. Let's see what's in store in the second question of this round. The question on your screens now. Which vitamin found in citrus fruits, potatoes and peppers acts as an antioxidant and causes scurvy when in deficit? One team is on the buzzer. Koijuman School, what's your answer? Koijuman School, you have to answer me fast within 10 seconds, otherwise you will get a -10. Do you want to go for double or default? Your buzzer time ends in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You did not give me any answer, and that gives you a -10. You should have not gone on the buzzer had you not known the answer. The next team on the buzzer is Maria M School. Maria M School, what's your answer? Do you want to go for double or default? Remember what happened to team number 1. You have to be faster on the buzzer. No response from you. I'm waiting for you for 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm sorry, I have to give you a -10 again. 2 teams got a -10 on this, and the correct answer for this question is vitamin C. 2 teams burst, but they did not get an answer on this. Vitamin C is the correct answer. Teams, hands on your buzzers. Next question coming up on your screens now. This old logo represents the governing body of which racing sport in India? Look at the logo very clearly. This is the old logo of an organization or a governing body of which racing sport in India? It says CFI and there is a shape around it. Look at it very clearly. Very simple answer I'm looking for. Which racing sport in India is represented by this logo? Previously. Presently they have a new logo. This was the old logo. No one going on this. Okay, any team you can unmute and give me the answer. What could be the answer for no points or for the brownie points? Any team can, JV Senapati, do you want to answer for brownie points? You won't get any points or you won't lose anything also. You can answer anything. Do you want to? No. You can see a cycle tire there. So this is the logo of Cycling Federation of India. Cycle is a simple answer I was looking for. Cycling Federation of India. Cycle is also a racing sport. So the correct answer for this is Cycling Federation of India. No teams are on the buzzer for that question. Next question. Teams, hands on your buzzers. The question appearing on your screens now. In the largest city of which state is the Indian football club? Club there the sports Vasco da Gama based in. No teams on the buzzer yet. Very easy question. Which state's largest city is this club based? Vasco da Gama. No teams on the buzzer. Think which state has most association with Vasco da Gama. That will give you the answer. No one going on it. I have to close it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I've closed the buzzers. No more buzzers are accepted now, but you can unmute and answer for brownie points. Maria Montessori School and Koijuman. You can just answer for the brownie point if you want to. If you don't, yes. Maria Montessori, what's your answer? You won't get any points or lose any points. Not Kerala. Yes, Vasco da Gama landed in Kerala, but he is mostly associated with the Portuguese and the Portuguese Goa. So the answer for this is Goa. This is the club from Goa, a football club from Goa. So no one gets a point on this question too. Let's go to the final question of this round. On your screens now, teams, hands on your buzzers. A very easy question, you just have to think about it. What English word denoting the central or the most important member of a group has its origin in the frontmost pin in the game of bowling? The central or the most important person of a group, usually the crime groups, has its origin in the frontmost pin in the game of bowling. An often heard English word in the world of crime usually, but it is used elsewhere too. Has its origin in the game of bowling, representing the first pin which is at the front of it. No teams are going on the buzzer for this too. I'm closing the buzzer in 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Any teams, can you unmute and answer? Some random guess, a very simple word I'm looking for. No one going for a guess too. The answer for this is kingpin. If you have heard, kingpin is the answer. In the crime news, you usually come to hear this word kingpin. Not only in the crime news, it is used in other news also, but usually appears in crime news. Kingpin is the answer I'm looking for. Those pins, they are called the pins in bowling, and the first pin is called kingpin. Only one team scored points in this round, and this is how the scorecard looks at the end of do or die. On team number 1, we have Topopki School at 15 points. Team number 2, Koijuman School at -10. Maria Montessori at 5 points, and Jamie Senapati as of now in the lead with 25 points, but they are not safe there because in the next round there are 60 points at stake and 4 more questions. Let's see what happens in the final lap. Rules on your screen now.
In the final round, you will face questions on the buzzer. Each question will present you with a statement, and your task is to buzz in and indicate whether the statement is true or false. If you answer correctly, you'll score 10 points, but a wrong answer will cost you 10 points. Additionally, you have the option to answer a follow-up question. This allows you to gain an extra 5 points or risk losing 5 points, depending on your response. However, be aware that the follow-up question can be quite challenging, so think carefully before answering. If you choose to skip the follow-up question, the next team on the buzzer will have the chance to attempt it. Good luck, and may the smartest team win.
In the final lap, we have 4 questions and 60 points at stake, and it is on the buzzers. Teams, hands on your buzzers. First question appearing on your screens now. In the one design fleet racing, the boats competing against each other are identical. Is it true or false? You have to buzz and tell me whether the statement is true or false, and for that you are going to get a +10 or a -10. No teams on the buzzer yet. I'm closing the buzzer in 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. The correct answer for this is true, and the correct follow-up question is, what is handicap racing? Is anyone going for the answer? You'll get a 5 points there if you get it right. I guess no one is going for the follow-up question also. The answer for this is, the boats competing against each other are of different types in handicap racing. The next question on your screens now. Teams, hands on your buzzers. 3 more questions to go. That separates you from the national final spot. Let's see what's in the question number 2. Here is your question. KD Jadhav is the first person representing India to win an Olympic medal. If true, when did he win? If false, who was the first such person? No teams on the buzzer yet for true or false. If no one is on the buzzer, I'll reveal the true or false answer, and the correct follow-up question will be open. I'm closing the buzzer for true or false in 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. The correct answer is false, and the correct follow-up question is, who was first such person? Any teams on the buzzer? Koijuman School is on the buzzer. What's your answer? Do you want to go ahead and answer this, or do you want to skip? There is no answer from you. I guess you want to skip. So there is no other school on the buzzer. The answer for this, the correct answer for this is false, and Norman Pichard at 1900 Paris Olympics. He is an English person born in India and represented British India at 1900 Paris Olympics and won a silver medal there. So he officially becomes the first person representing India to win an Olympic medal. The next question of this quiz on your screens now. Teams, hands on your buzzers. 2 more questions to go. Be very careful with the buzzers. Here is your question. Bodhidharma, a prince from southern India, introduced Dhyana branch of Buddhism to Shaolin Temple in China. If true, which popular martial art was also introduced by him at Shaolin Temple? If false, which part of India is he from? You have to click on the buzzer and simply say true or false to be in the national finals. 2 more questions to go and 30 points at stake. No one is going on the buzzer. Everyone is playing safe in their field. And the correct answer for this is true, and the correct follow-up question is, Which popular martial art was also introduced by him at Shaolin Temple? Any teams on the buzzer for this? A martial art introduced by him at Shaolin Temple in China. Which martial art was introduced by him in China? What is China known for? Which martial art form? No one going on the buzzer in the penultimate question. Also, the correct answer for this is Shaolin Kung Fu. China is known for Kung Fu, and Kung Fu is the correct answer here. And next question, they can be into the national finals. Let's see what happens on the last question. The question on your screens now. Rathera is the old name of Kabaddi. Is it true or false? If true, Kabaddi was an official competition only once at which recent Olympics? If false, which game's old name is Rathera? Is it true or false? No one is going for true or false. Okay, one team is on the buzzer. Koi Juman School. What's your answer? True or false?
False.
You say it is false, and that gives you plus 10. And do you want to go for the follow-up question? Which game's old name is Rathera?
Yes.
Do you want to go for it, and what's your answer?
Coco.
Coco is the correct answer, and that gives you a total of 15 points. But I don't think that takes you anywhere near to be in the national finals. Here is how the scorecard looks at the end of the state final of Manipur. On team number 1, we have Topopki School at 15 points. On team number 2, we have Koijuman School at 5 points. Had they not taken their negatives, they would have been in the national finals maybe, but they had taken negatives and took a back seat. On team number 3, we have Maria Montessori at 5 points and Jamie Senapati on team number 4 going to the national finals from the Manipur. And that brings us to the end of yet another exciting episode of Fit India Quiz. I am Vishnu signing off. Until next time, Jai Hind.